What's going on, guys? We got something a little bit different for you today again. Still working on the Miata. Here's a look at that. My best friend Ike here is just having the time of his life. Still working on the engine swap, waiting on some friction washers that have to go in the cams here. And can't proceed until those get in. But I bought one of those fancy intakes for it to go in with the engine, an aftermarket intake. It's an AEM. So we're going in with that. We have to take the dang bumper off to get the darn thing in there. So that's what we're doing. Ike's moving the wheels.
What did I do to piss you off? Let me know when you got it.
Got it.
All right.
There are just two of them, right?
As far as I know.
Ew. That was not that bad.
You got it? All right. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Oh, there's your air intake right there, dude. If we had a 350 in it, we wouldn't have this problem.
We'd be doing burnouts by now.
Yeah.
Secure the other pipe brackets using the rubber mount. Oh, it came with hardware. Came with a nice little pre-filter too that I'm gonna use.
I guess we're done.
Yep, we are waiting on parts, so we'll see in a second when we get some parts. We are back. We were held up for about a day waiting on these tiny little friction washers here. This engine, the shafts are not keyed, so it stays in time just with friction washers. And the automatic engine does not have friction washers, so you need to add them when you're converting it to manual transmission like I'm doing. So we have to take the front pulley off, put the 2.0 pulley on it because it's a Mazda pulley, take the timing cover off, add these little washers, slap it all back together, and then we can go in the car.
Look at that. It is not keyed. And the camshafts are going to be the same way. There you go, bud.
Nice. It's thin. And this is what keeps the engine in time. All right, new washer. Pull those guys out.
Yeah, we got to take those loose. Okay, I can trip the ratcheting thing, but I would like to hold this somehow or another. Dang it, Bobby. One. I got two marks.
Time to put the flywheel in. I'm reusing the old flywheel from the Miata, so I'm gonna bolt it on so we can time the thing now. Or no, get the crank pulley on. That's what we're doing.
Hey man, remember how I said it would only fit on one line?
Good.
We gotta have 12-point socket to fit it.
It's a good thing we're at a mechanic shop. That's it. Now.
90 degrees. Now just be ready for my tool to break.
Yep.
Yep. Hold it. It broke. Oh, that's good. We probably, well, Are we ready to go in?
Man, spirit.
Can you go a little bit your way as much as you can from this point because I've got to clear the ABS unit. Transmission's in, drive shaft is in, and the brace between the transmission and rear end is going in right now as we speak. After this, what's next? Exhaust?
After this, we're looking at putting transmission fluid in it, putting oil in it, putting coolant in it.
Cranking it up with open header?
Should probably put the exhaust in.
Okay.
Because the O2 sensor ain't gonna like it.
As long as it's snug, we ought to be good.
Ready, dude?
About as ready as I'm gonna be. Why did it sound like it revved up?
I don't know. Do it again.
Make sure you're ready to cut it off. Cranks up and dies.
Yep.
It just goes wide open throttle and cuts off. Must be another vacuum leak.
I've been out of town last week. The Miata has been sitting here just kind of collecting dust, but my best friend Ike here actually worked on it.
It's got pressure. That's good. That means that huge vacuum leak is no longer there.
Yep, and the huge vacuum leak was the PCV valve. I forgot to plug it up.
What you do is you put pressurized smoke into the intake or whatever else you're testing, and then you look for smoke coming out in places. And so we found smoke coming out, but we couldn't actually see where it was coming out of. It's time to try it again.
All right.
All right, just make sure it's a neutral because the clutch don't work.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. Another shot. That's power steering making that noise.
Longest darn week of my life.
Alright. Sounds really good. Take a look underneath and look for leaks.
I'm happy.
Well, I'm glad.
It sounds different.
Does it?
A little deeper, I think. Actually.
Well, cool.
Yeah, dude.
So we need to top up the power steering. I know we're gonna have to top up the coolant because it's not all the way full.
Yeah. And bleed it and stuff.
That's cool.
Yes. Wait. We can listen to how the 2.0 sounded. Oh, you can't even hear it.
What's that knock sound right here? How's it going, Jesse?
Oh, it's
John.
overnight parts from Japan. Just doing some tuning. I'm not actually doing the tuning. I'm just pulling information off of this ECU. I'm going to screenshot it, send it off to the actual tuner, who's going to send me a file back to flash onto this ECU. Then we'll have a base file, and then we might do some tuning from there. So it should run on this tune. In fact, I kind of want to bring it somewhere, drive it somewhere, but we can't because some kid apparently crashed his dad's 911, and that car is immobile, so we can't get this out of here. So,
What are you talking about?
what you mean, right over there?
We can lift the car up in the air and you can drive under it.
I'm down then.
Nice picture. Did you want the camera?
You're gonna hop in, right?
Oh, okay.
And you hear that supercharger whine?
Yeah.
AKA power steering.
Well, you either didn't tighten it up good, or it's just got a lot of
Air in it.
air in it. Wow, it's under its own power, dude.
It's definitely torqueier.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I'm barely on that throttle. I know we're not going fast, but yeah. Well, alright, maybe not that much. It just needs a tune.
So torquey it spins tires.
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
Power steering is so loud, man.
Yeah.
So everything but the tuning is done. This was the biggest job I've ever done. I could not have done it without my buddy here, Isaac.
Me?
Yeah, that EGR freaking
You did 90% of the
bolt,
work, dude.
It was a lot. Yeah, would I do it again? I don't know. We'll see. Once we get a final tune on it and I can, you know, kind of drive it around, and we can all learn something from this.
Yeah.
Don't wrench on your darn daily driver.
78,000 miles doesn't mean the engine's wore out.
Especially if it runs perfectly. It'll be fine, dude.
That's right.
It'll be fine. I better beat that Caprice yours, man. Let us know what you think is going to win, 2.5 Miata or Ike's LT1 Caprice. It's going to be a good race. It's going to be a good race. Next week, we're coming back with the Dragster, finally. We've been talking to a company about an EFI kit, but they don't have a plug-and-play one, so that's still in the works. We're still planning on doing EFI and turbo, but it's just getting a little hairy, but it'll be fine. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Cars and Cameras Reviews.
Check me out at Isaac. It'll be fine.
That's right. And if you want to see more car stuff like this, let us know. I mean, after all, we are Cars and Cameras. We just, you know, we just have, I think, the most fun with go-kart stuff and dragster stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know if you want more car stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. We will see you Wednesday.